Squiz Kids acknowledges the traditional owners of the lands on which we podcast, the Turrbal and Gadigal people.
Squiz Kids!
It's your daily news fix. Fun, free, fresh.
Hello, faithful Squiz Kids listeners, and welcome to the Kids vs. Adults Weekly News Squiz. Your chance to see who's had their listening ears on and been paying the most attention to the week that just was. I'm Bryce Corbett. All week in the Squiz Kids Today podcast, we've been bringing you the big news stories of the day, run through our kid-friendly filter to make sure you know all you need to know about the world around you. Now, it's time to test how much of the week's news you've retained, and in the process, see who's smarter, kids or adults. Plus, of course, because it's a Friday, we've got all today's birthday shout-outs and all the shout-outs for the weekend coming, including the birthday reggae tune, because it wouldn't be a Friday without it. So, here's how the quiz works. 5 questions for kids about the weekend news, then 5 questions for adults. Whoever answers the most correct questions wins. Simples. You ready? Let's do this. All right, kids, here are your 5 questions. Question number 1, and let's kick things off with a sporting question. Which soccer player, widely known as the greatest of all time, played his first game for US Football Club Inter Miami this week? Yeah, well done if you said Lionel Messi, or Lionel Messi, whatever you like. Question number 2. On to my favourite topic. What sort of fish are the brown bears who have taken up positions at Brook Falls in Katmai National Park, Alaska, waiting to catch and eat? Yeah, that's right, they're waiting for the salmon. Question number 3. Why have kindy kids across the country been dressing up as 100-year-olds this week? Is it A, because of a tear in the space-time continuum, B, to celebrate their first 100 days of kindergarten, or C, they've all read Mem Fox's classic book Wilfred Gordon MacDonald Partridge for Book Week? It's actually B, to celebrate their first 100 days of learning. Question number 4, true or false? The Barbie movie is officially the biggest movie of 2023 so far, earning more on its opening weekend than the Super Mario Bros. And Marvel movies that have been released earlier this year. It is true. Go Barbie. Question number 5. Here's another sporting question to wrap things up. What was the Matildas defender Charlotte Grant doing to relax in the lead-up to last night's game against Nigeria? Was she A, playing FIFA on her Xbox, B, eating 25 McHappy meals, or C, riding a spaceship to the moon? It'd be kind of fun if it was C, but no, it wasn't. It was A, playing FIFA on her Xbox. How did you go, kids? How many did you get right out of 5? Do you reckon that's enough to beat the adults? Yeah, I reckon so too. Okay, adults, now it's your turn. Fire up the grey matter. Here we go. Question number 1. Following an election that resulted in a hung parliament last weekend, which European country's king will now be involved in negotiations to form a government? Yeah, that was a toughie, wasn't it? The answer is Spain. Question number 2. The Matildas have now played 2 of their 3 games in the group stage of the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. Which team will they now face in the 3rd game? Yeah, that's right, it's Canada. Question number 3. Australia's Workplace Relations Minister Tony Burke this week announced a controversial plan to help casual workers do what? Is it A, transition to permanent roles, B, work more hours, or C, get paid for their holidays? It is in fact A, transition to permanent roles. Question number 4. Tech bazillionaire and Twitter CEO Elon Musk is saying bye-bye to the iconic blue bird logo and rebranding the social media giant. What will Twitter now be known as? Yeah, it's going to be known as X. Question number 5. Which 2 iconic Aussie stores are currently undergoing a merger under their parent company, Wesfarmers? Yep, well done if you said Kmart and Target. How did you go, adults? How many did you get right? Did you beat the kids? Who won bragging rights this week? If you've missed any of these cool news stories throughout the week and you want to refresh your memory, all of this week's Squiz Kids episodes are available for a re-listen wherever you get your podcasts. Well, that's the end of the quiz, which means it's time for...
Shout-outs.
It's Friday, July 28. Today is School's Trees Day, where kids all over the country plant trees at their school. Are you planting a tree today? It's also a Friday, and you know what that means. Heaps of birthday shout-outs for today and the coming weekend, for which I reckon we need to crack out the old birthday reggae tune. Hit it! And it's a happy birthday today to Abigail from Morawa, Ruby from Ashmont, Violet from Woongarra, Evie from Caulfield South, Tyler and Ryan from Broken Hill, Layla from Roos, Iris from Holsworthy, Tia from Epping, Samuel from Rosanna, Nairi from Forest Lake, Caleb from Albany Hills, Monty from Cowell, Sadie from Yagona, Charlie from Orlinda, Harriet from Kalala, Mirelle from Dubbo, Benjamin from Ashmore, Josh from Nuriupta, Gabby from Caringbar, and Michael, who's listening all the way over there in Switzerland. Bonjour, Michael. And belated birthday shout-outs today go to Emily from Bankstown, Chloe and Isla from Cronulla, Ezekiel from Wagga Wagga, and Jed from Helensvale. And of course, not forgetting those Squiz kids celebrating a birthday over the coming weekend. Leia from Cannon Hill, Will from Junee, Nick from Gundagai, Ted from Dianella, twins Elodie and Fraser from Fulham, Minook from Vermont South, Tristan from Cannon Hill, Lachlan from Ocean Grove, Dante from Newrybar, Chloe from Carlingford, Natasha from Sydney, Lucas from Woongarra, Paxton from Lansdowne, Savannah from Deniliquin, and Noah, who's listening all the way over there in Auckland, New Zealand. Well, that's all we have time for. I hope you're enjoying these quizzes. Don't forget, there'll be a new one dropping first thing every Friday morning. And the best bit, they're absolutely free. Just as all our other excellent content is also free. We're talking a Squiz Kids Today news podcast on Mondays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, a Squiz Kids Shortcut or a Squiz the World every Tuesday, and for all the teachers out there, there's a Classroom Companion, our teacher-produced daily classroom activity sheets. Curriculum aligned and tied to the daily podcast twice a week, now on Mondays and Wednesdays. Genius. Check it all out at squizkids.com.au or simply subscribe to Squiz Kids in your favourite podcasting app and all this groovy content will magically appear. For now though, this is Bryce Corbett signing off and reminding you all to get out there and have a most excellent day. Over and out.